Hello world! In this video, we will discuss the parameters that we need to consider when setting up a freelance rate. And in the end, we will plot these parameters in a spreadsheet document to help us calculate a rate that will lead us to live a comfortable life. Let's start with some of the most basic questions. How much do you need to survive and live a comfortable life? What is your service worth to the client? How much is the client willing to pay for your services? But before that, we need to answer what will it require to live that life. To determine our cost of living, we have to factor in the following. Number 1, bills. Because we will be working at home, we need to add the electric bills, internet, and water to our rate. Number 2, our government mandatory contributions such as tax, SSS, Pag-ibig, and PhilHealth. Since we are no longer employed, we need to pay this on our own. Number 3, health card. It's very important, so you will feel secure in case you get sick. Number 4, retirement fund. This is important so you can secure your future. Number 5, emergency or medical fund, which is often 6 times your monthly salary. In case you have an emergency at home and you can't use your health card, you still have another fund that you can use. Number 6, fun and travel. Feel that spirit of yours with inspiration. Number 7, insurance. And finally, make sure to factor in holidays, illness, and times when the work volume is low. For example, some clients are on vacation during December while some have a heavy load. How to come up with a rate for your services? Before everything, remember that freelance rate is more of an art than math. Freelancers don't know how much to charge, while clients don't know how much to pay. Oftentimes, the first figure is always wrong. So the first step would be to research the market in your area. Compare and contrast the rate for your services. Get the rate for old and new freelancers and determine the range. You can use Indeed.com as a reference for a fixed monthly rate. For example, a VA would normally have a prevailing rate from $3 to $12, but it will really depend on the task and experience. In simple formula, rate would be skills plus experience plus value. The more skills and experience you have, the higher the rate you can command. Now, here are the things to remember when computing your rate. Number 1, price yourself based on the value of your services to the client and not on the time that you will spend on the job. Aim too high and you'll lose the client. Choose low and you will end up with low pay but a high volume of work. For example, a client with an e-commerce shop is often willing to pay a premium price to update or fix something on their website because if it's not working, then they will not have any income at all. Don't forget to incorporate time in your work like calls and meetings. And number 3, your rate should increase as you gain more experience, so keep increasing your rate. Number 4, shift your focus from time to value. And finally, number 5, setting a rate is getting the balance between the right price for the right value and skills while factoring the volume of work. Let's take a look at this document. It contains the rate computation of one of my students who is a remote graphic artist. Her target salary is around 50,000 per month. So multiply that by 12 and we have around 600,000. Now, let's compute the other overhead expenses. So remember, some of these items might not apply to you because it's specifically for her and for her running her business. So she's paying an office space or a co-working membership that costs around 3,995 per year. And she has a website. It costs around 4,000 per month, so multiply that by 12 and we got 48,000. her business is registered, so she's paying around 8,000 for the business permit, and then 15,000 for the internet. She's not using any invoicing or project management tools. Now here, she factors in the phone load allowance, maybe for calling her clients, and then she's changing her phone every 5 years, and then a new laptop every 3 years. Now she's also paying promotion and marketing, which costs around 18,000 per year. And for other miscellaneous softwares, 3,500. Allowance for uncollected payments. I think this one are the unforeseen expenses. And then accounting fees, because remember, she has a business, so she's paying around 12,000 per year. Now, here are some of the government mandatory contributions. So she's paying a premium for SSS, which costs around 14,400, roughly around 1,200 per month. PhilHealth, 300 per month. MaxiCare, so this one is also a premium, 5,500 per month, so around 22,000 per year. This one is really important because it keeps your mind at ease. And then she's paying a premium again for an insurance. I remember she said that it's an insurance provided by a local bank, which is payable in 5 years. That's why this one costs around 5,300, which seems a bit much. And then she's spending a lot for food, 109,000. For transportation, maybe for meeting her clients, she's spending around 200 per day, 200 times 4. So transportation, 200 times 4 times 12. So she's just traveling 4 times per month because she's working at home. Now, let's arrive at our new adjusted annual salary. Remember, our base salary annually is 600,000. Now, we need to add this overhead expenses. So 600,000 plus 776,000 becomes 986, around 986,000. Then we need to determine the number of billable hours per year. So we have 1,920. How did we arrive here? Because we have working hours per year, 28-hour days. So we will be working 20 days per month. Multiply that by 12, so it becomes a year. And multiply that by 8 because every day is 8 hours. So that's why we have around 1,920. Again, it's 8 hours per day times 20 days per month times 12 per year. Now, let's allot some days for vacation. So we have around 15 8-hour days. So we have 15 times 8. And let's also factor in the sick days, 5 times 8. So total hours of per year is around 160. Now we need to subtract 160 from 1,920. And then we need to multiply it by around 75% because 25% of the time is spent on non-billable activities like phone calls, emails, marketing, and admin tasks. So here is the final formula. We subtract the total hours of per year to the total number of working hours. D33 minus D37. And then we multiply it by 75%. Because as we said, we're really only working 75% of the time. Now, divide adjusted annual salary by billable hours per year. So, our total target salary is now 986,776. Divide that by the total number of billable hours, which is 1,320. So, we have around 747 per hour. Because this is the number of hours. So, roughly around 750 pesos per hour. Now, $1 is equals to 50.87 Philippine peso. So, her rate in dollar is around 15 USD. And this is one of the way that we can compute our rate as a freelancer. If you want a copy of this document, I'll leave the download link in the description box of this video. If you like my video, do support my channel by liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. It really helps the channel going and inspire me to do more videos for you guys. In the next video, we will discuss about the 6 ways in which we can charge our client. So a quick pause and see you in the next video.